Welcome back. We're doing a series on the way Swami Vivekananda taught Jnana Yoga, the yoga of wisdom. And it's sparkling, it's powerful, it's so helpful, and it's very enjoyable too. So let's resume. The yoga of wisdom is called Jnana Yoga, Jnana. It's pronounced Jnana Yoga. Sometimes in the West we spell it Gyana. Swami Vivekananda was a great devotee and spokesperson for Sri Ramakrishna in the 1800s in Bengal, India, and he was like a meteor, a genius, a spell-binding preacher or evangelist for spirit who brought yoga and a message of religious harmony into the Western Hemisphere in the late 1800s. The usual teaching of wisdom yoga, as I've mentioned earlier, is not this, not this. You let go of whatever you're aware of until you're in your core consciousness, spirit. Not this, not this. Then once you're aware of spirit, you focus again on the world singing this, because you recognize everybody and everything is made of spirit. So you go from not this to this. And that's the normal practice of Jnana Yoga. And it's a wonderful practice. But Vivekananda comes into this whole subject of wisdom yoga with two main different perspectives. But there are some other points as well that are just marvelous. So, we're ready to move on. Vivekananda, instead of saying not this, shedding, he starts with a focus rather than a clearing action. And he focuses not on the individual soul, but on the infinite spirit. He says when we go inside, we find the infinite spirit, and that's his emphasis. Whereas Bhakti Yoga and Raja Yoga, for example, focus on finding your true self and then dissolving in the infinite spirit. So Vivekananda makes a strong point. As you go within, you arrive at the infinite spirit. And it's an important distinction for him. So, are we ready? Shall we plunge in? We struggle through life to know who we really are. Ramana Maharshi used to say, you don't know who you are. That's your problem. You don't know who you are. So say, who am I, who am I, who am I? And go into meditation. And as you explore within there, your soul will reveal itself. So I want you to chant it 10,000 times, he would say, or 2,000, whatever he felt was best, the best number for you. And people traveled from all over the world to see Ramana Maharshi and to be told, your problem is, all your problems are, you don't know who you are. And you need to know who you are. It was a wonderful message, and the beautiful yoga master Baba Haridas told me in 1971 that he felt that Ramana Maharshi was one of the 5 greatest yogis of the 20th century. So, moving along, we are striving to know who we are, too. So, he says, Vivekananda now, I'm back to Vivekananda. He says we cannot know our true individuality except in first knowing the infinite spirit. We go from little human being into awareness of the infinite spirit. If you want to know your true individuality, you're going to find it in the infinite, within the infinite spirit. The infinite, he says, is the only condition which does not change. Everything else, including our ego and personality, is in a state of flux. We're struggling towards individuality, and our individuality is this infinite first. That is the real nature of us. Infinite spirit. Quoting from Vivekananda, "He alone lives, whose life is in the whole universe." The more we concentrate our lives on limited things, the faster we go towards death. Those moments alone we live when our lives are in the universe, in others, and living this little life is death, is simply death compared to discovering your universal spiritual nature and living life aware of that infinite spirit which contains your little body. When you can say, I am in everything, I am in everybody, I am in all lives, I am the universe, then alone comes the state of fearlessness. And he was very famous for his bravery, his courage. Spirit is the same one undivided unit forever. This is the individual man, the real man. That perspective on the true self. The apparent man is merely a struggle to express, to manifest this individuality which is beyond. Your life as a struggle to manifest the infinite. It is the God within your own self that is impelling you to seek Him, to realize Him. After long searches here and there in temples and churches on earth and in heaven, at last you come back to your own soul and discover that it is the infinite spirit within you, that God within you is the real seeker that's seeking God within you. Spirit wants to reveal itself in you and in me and in everybody. The infinite spirit wants to do that. The nearest of the near, your own self. God is the seeker. That infinite self, that infinite nature is your own nature. Assert it. Manifest it. Let Spirit come through. The God behind you, expressing you, is manifested more and more. More and more of the light behind you shines forth through you. For it is the nature of Spirit to shine. So I'd like you to reflect. Possibly it's true. Infinite Spirit behind you is giving you form and shape and wants to express itself through you. The infinite is your true self. Assert it, manifest it, let it shine through you more and more. Let's practice this. Behind me is the infinite spirit, wishing to express itself through this form. What does it want to say? It wants to express itself. Love, light, joy. You tune in and see. So for the next 5 minutes or so, tune in with this idea. Get used to Vivekananda's view, because you'll experience it one day. You could prime the pump, start to experience it now. The infinite spirit wishes to express itself through this form that it created. It has your name on it, this form. But it's actually the infinite spirit manifesting itself and wanting to express through this form. Your form. Or its form. Got it? Let's just close our eyes, sense the infinite spirit behind us. Just picture it or conceptualize it. And that this infinite spirit wishes to express itself through this form that we call by your name. 5 minutes of opening our thought to this possibility. All right? Away we go.